tarmac at Cleveland Hopkins Airport has seen its share of fallen war heroes in recent years.
But the hero flown into Northeast Ohio today has a story unlike any before him. Tonight, Channel 3's Chris Ty takes us to a homecoming 63 years in the making.
In the Iraq War, we're not privy to images like this one. But the airman inside this casket didn't die in Iraq.
He was considered mixed in action, and in February of '46 he was declared dead because they never found him.
Little was known about the disappearance of 24-year-old Tech Sergeant Richard Sargent of North Girard, Pennsylvania. We know he was one of 10 men flying back from a bombing mission in the South Pacific in 1944 when the plane disappeared.
It's surmised that it crashed somewhere in the hills of New Guinea.
We never thought we'd ever hear anything more of it.
But in 2001, 57 years after the plane went down in New Guinea, wreckage with a visible tail number was found. 2 years after that, through the use of mitochondrial DNA, their identities were verified, and the story of what happened to those 10 men found its ending.
Unbelievable that in some little mountainside they'd find 10 people.
Over 100 people, most of whom are 2 generations younger than Sargent, showed up to pay tribute and clear the way for his final trip home.
You never thought you look forward to the day of a funeral, but this one we do, because it's closure. We're bringing someone home, actually.
Tuesday night, his hometown, which has changed names since he left, celebrated his return 6 decades after his departure. Life has changed in 60 years, but as the story of Tech Sergeant Richard Sargent shows us, the realities of war, the price of independence, and the toll it takes on families hasn't changed a bit.
It was just awesome. It's unbelievable. When you see that red, white, and blue, it just gets you right where it should.
Chris Ty, Channel 3 News.
Also aboard that downed bomber in New Guinea, Tech Sergeant Steve Zayak of Cleveland. He will be buried at Arlington National Cemetery this fall.